Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers!
Just huffing oxygen out my very efficiently made pipe system.
Do you like the look of our building?
It's not finished.
It's a wonderful, majestic thing. Well, some of it's finished.
It's almost finished.
Yeah, you just got to finish off those parts.
Just need a lot of titanium.
Oh, I thought you'd already had it on you to patch it up.
No, I got the glass.
That's why we hit the record. Okay. So maybe you preemptively hit the record here.
I didn't say I had the stuff on me.
Oh, that's kind of why I said, you know, we should start off with showing the... Oh, well, there's...
Well, all we're going to do is pick stuff up anyway.
I was going to say, if you scan that, wouldn't that have turned into titanium anyway?
We craft it into titanium.
Yeah, but I thought scanning it just turned into titanium by default.
Scanning it uses up battery.
It's only ran out, like, once.
Yeah, but...
Well, we've already got 8 titanium. We can finish building the thing. Oh, is that some... No, it's like...
Titanium.
Oh, titanium. Eh, it works.
Oh, that's a sandstone, though.
Yep.
Gold. Thank you.
I really do feel like the creatures, sea creatures around here have gone more aggressive with, like...
Gold is the most useless resource.
You'd think you'd be able to use it in place of copper at points.
Oh, my inventory's full.
Given they both conduct electricity. I mean, copper's better at it. Because it doesn't,
yeah, that's the magma pit.
Do you get, like, magma armor to go into magma pit? Or do you just have to be careful?
I honestly don't have an answer.
We may need to one day consider either A, naming our boxes, or B,
we're gonna have to.
both.
We're gonna move them.
Yeah.
We've got a base.
We can place them on top of our bridges.
Oh yeah, that's the air pump. That actually works as a marker.
Yeah, that's actually really good. It's a tiny marker, but it's a marker. Before, our previous marker was burning fire.
It also, like, just turns us into God.
Because
we can just build oxygen chains. I mean, we'll still die because we're terrible at this game. Let's be honest.
So quickly say, you remember the whole Lord of the Rings conquest thing?
That was a thing that we did.
And we were constantly wondering why Sauron was even bothering all this.
Oh yeah.
Trying my best to remember it all, I found out why.
Yeah.
Basically, some guy created the universe, and there was a Dark Lord, and he thought couldn't be bothered to create stuff, so he corrupted stuff instead. And then he was like, my idea's better, so I want to be the creator. And so he tried to take the power of the creator of the universe and got shackled in chains. And the creator saw all the stuff that this evil corrupted god had done, and is like, you corrupted too many of my people, I'm going to reset the world, but keep my guys alive.
God led.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my guys alive. And so he, like, resets things, but the corrupting demigod managed to save his high priest, and his high priest then said, I guess I'll finish off what my god started, and so he made a cult, and he said, my name's Sauron now. And then he needed rings in order to conquer and corrupt Middle-earth to, apparently, because he said that it would be safe this time because the creator wouldn't want to reset the world again. That could really his creations only just survived it last time. Much like, weirdly enough, Elder Scrolls. It's actually kind of weird how connected it is to Elder Scrolls. And then apparently Sauron's plan is to either free his creator or become his free his demigod that he worshipped, or become his demigod, or become a demigod, to claim the power of the creation to either just corrupt everything or just stop all living, because he's like, nah, I don't want to.
He's kind of a douchebag. Should I enter?
And that's apparently based off extra material of Lord of the Rings that Tolkien's, I think, son or grandson collected up and wrote into a book that he found in, about his father's office or grandfather's office.
Honestly, it's more interesting than the story you just told me.
Yeah.
Should we enter?
So, enter base, yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How does it have an onboard voice? So yeah, this might progress the story, finally having this place. Wait, okay. There.
It's a bit claustrophobic.
I was going to say, okay, yeah, there. Good. I have a hallway.
Yeah. Good
view.
Real good view. Glad.
Yeah, and now we can see where we can just dump stuff. Because that will change what we plan to do with a lot of the stuff.
Right, hold on.
Maybe we can also get that duffel bag in here to just make it easier as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot of inventory moving to do. But first,
Why? No, just put a picture.
Oh, I don't have any glass on me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Look, you've
I
got
tried.
a pipe to just huff air bubbles out of.
Yeah, it's in
connected
case...
just before it.
Look, you don't understand. It's in case we run out of oxygen on the way to here from
Yeah,
the
you
surface.
totally planned this. It wasn't complete accident.
100% organised. I wonder what happens if you take it to the air.
I don't know. But eventually we'll get enough to start making bridges. And thus things will be right.
Right.
So yeah, grab one of your pointless, useless seeds
Let's
and see what
grab-
happens if you throw it into it. Or eggs.
Well, we'd need to build, like,
No, just throw down an egg. It's not going to do anything if you just throw an egg. It's not suddenly going to spontaneously spawn into a fish. I'm pretty sure the egg is dead at this point. Are you just going to throw a beeper in there?
Well, we can, actually, because we can build an
Because I
aquarium.
figured you just wanted to, a quick test to make sure it works. No, I mean, just to make
well, no,
sure it
we've
works.
got stuff we can dump in our... there's
To make sure it works,
toys.
because again, you're like, we
Yeah,
can't
no,
dump
I'm just
stuff
going
in
to
our
grab the toys.
Okay.
Remember, we've got all that junk?
Why do we?
Because it's a collectible and it's important.
Is it?
No. Probably.
Is it going to be that our way to cure ourselves is to shove a figurine into our bloodstream?
Composter, toy. Let's just take them, but I'm also going to make food so we don't, die.
Yeah, that's typically handy.
I know what I'm doing.
Given our ship has never had our lifeboat has never had any issue floating before, why do we have all the flows on it?
Because it was fun.
What do we float our foundations? That way they can be on the surface as a bridge.
Maybe.
Just kidnap all the floaters, or if we can somehow move an ancient floater.
I don't think we can.
That's a shame. Should just be able to cut
Miniature
little bit by
poster.
little bit and then stick it on.
I think that would kill them. Although I don't think they
Maybe,
have
but
that
they don't
as
seem
well.
to do much in life.
They're just chilling. Apparently, Parasite, you can use them as a weapon.
Huh.
You can just throw them on predators.
So the first thing we see as we enter in is that cat.
Just
Yay. But yeah, like that's apparently the plot line to why
kidding me?
Sauron's doing his stuff. I may have butchered it, but that's what I found out. Okay, that's the thing.
we need something down there.
No, not really. I just thought it was just gonna throw all our stuff down there. Just like a very unorganized broom closet. What are you even looking for?
We need one
We're
more
half of the way to the
piece of
stasis
rifle.
So we've got an awful lot of the stuff at this point.
We need the mobile vehicle stuff to be able to...
Yeah.
Neptune launch platform?
Provide a stable service from which to launch the Neptune. Is
What the hell is the Neptune?
I don't know, maybe our escape?
Torpedo system? Jump jet? In the
Yeah, so I guess from the sounds of it, we will have to fire Leviathan at some point.
ocean? How do you...
Scanner room.
Yeah, we're still missing a piece. I don't want exterior grow beds. How do you...
Oh, we can put that as part of the bridge.
Wait, yeah, all these interior...
So we'll soon fix this whole situation by just being able to connect all the islands together. And maybe even the Aurora. The fire doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
I think there's... You can't build
We'll
stuff
turn-
within a certain range of things.
We'll turn this entire planet into Sealand.
We can make lockers with 2 titanium.
Everything will become Sealand. Well, it doesn't matter. We can just dump stuff in here, can't we?
Battery charger we need to make. I don't think we can. It's not giving
so-
me the option to drop stuff.
Ah, that is a right shame. Because that was kind of why we were prioritising building this.
Yeah, well, I kind of thought, like, in the old days, you were able to do that.
Maybe it'll happen with the balance with the update. Maybe it wasn't part of the original core game.
But helps if I press the right buttons. There you go.
I was about to say, it's going to ask
got
you, what's the passcode? I just built you!
It's got a decent amount of storage. Oh, that one goes on the floor.
Put it in the other corridor.
The other corridor? We don't have another corridor.
No, we do with a little space there.
There?
Yeah.
I assumed that we were going to build off of that.
But no, this is just going to be here.
It's not
like straight. We don't even need to build.
It's not centered.
Look, we don't even.
It's half done.
Raph, we don't need to build any more to this house because now we just need to focus on building a bridge.
Oh, we need to put stuff in it.
Yeah,
first.
Yeah. But you got the locker.
We need more than one.
Oh, look, a locker on the ceiling too.
Yeah, what is that about? What's locked? The door? What happens if we deconstruct that? Die? The end. We can also...
This is what should have happened, like, 5 minutes into us being stranded on our own, but somehow we're the ones who survived. It's backwards town on this planet. All the people with far more skills...
We can make a grow bread bed.
Somehow.
Grow bread. God's sake. We also do want to make that to recharge our batteries. Which also means we should probably make a bunch of solar panels.
Don't you only need just one for the moment?
For now, but like all of those things are going to take up battery.
Okay. So is there a limit to how much that ship can run? Because our life pod is just ran infinitely on power.
Why did I drop that? Why am I incapable of pressing?
Why are you drinking water when swimming?
Why am I drinking water whilst huffing air? But I picked the water up.
I'm impressed. I thought you'd have picked the pipe up given it was right next to it.
Right, well, either way, equipped a knife, and let's equip the flashlight. We need to look for like lead or something.
Yeah. I like our feature there. The nice blue glowing floor, where it's technically incomplete.
Lead, titanium.
Well, we know where to go to find quartz, if we can remember its exact location. But we know there's a whole cavern full of quartz.
Vague understanding of where
and hey, you said that we can explore underneath there as well. That seemed to have a good amount of sandstone.
Yeah.
And it didn't seem too dangerous.
What the hell is that? Creature egg?
That looks like a new one.
It does.
Scan it.
I think you can scan them. No.
Did we already have
But you can we can build a thing to put them in. I don't know if we can do that now, or we still need parts for it, but...
Yeah.
Why can't we... Well, how do we loot this?
I guess we need something to... axe or something? I don't know. Maybe the torpedoes?
Titanium. That's copper.
Maybe that's what you use torpedoes for.
You betrayed me. Lead!
Oh
my
thank
god,
we needed lead.
Yeah.
To be able to build the bridges. There's salt on the floor.
Well, yeah, I know there's salt, but, like, we've got priorities right now.
Yeah, titanium and lead.
Tellurium.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It does, like some sort of weird Ledian evolution. Titanium.
Yep.
I know, you like playing with metal, buddy.
It's kind of cute, really.
They are until they start doing that.
Yeah. Well, things can try and kill you and still be cute.
You want to go, buddy? Because I can't see you.
This is how I go at things.
What are you doing?
You know, it's funny, if this guy came up and friended me in an alleyway and then started swinging a knife like that, I would like be... Okay, well, I can take him. I can take him.
Just push him and he'll break his legs. Breathe.
He's a Boku no Hero character.
Oh my god, leave me alone. Yeah, warning shot. It's not really a warning shot when you actively stab them.
Yeah. You're poor at warning. You're poor at warning shots.
I've held my tongue.
What?
I was going to say something, but...
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. I've got quite a few things here. Well, let's see. I'll mention the stuff that's all the way back here. Let's see. Another thing I'll try and... Oh, that's a new comment. We should check down there.
That's the Steam event.
Ah.
You're lying.
Well, to be fair, it's never killed us before, and we haven't checked down there much. And killing a...
But I don't trust it.
And death has apparently got no consequence, so...
That's true. Death, it just makes us hungry.
Hmm. Which, to be fair, living makes me hungry too, so...
Can you imagine how much it would suck?
To be hungry? Yeah,
to
no.
be, like, a depressed person in this world.
Well...
There is no escape.
Well, you've escaped from everything that would have made you depressed. There's no people.
Oh, that's true, to be fair.
What on earth is going on?
What do you mean?
Your ship's rocking.
Yeah.
Either one of our floats came off or... Oh, wow, that guy tackled it.
Yeah.
They're tackling our ship. Are they eating our floaters?
Maybe.
Huh.
Should scare them away.
Yeah. That's new. That's a new development. Let's see. Trying to remember other things that I read up on a long while back now. I can't remember the exact reasoning for it. I think I was looking up for opinions on Boruto. You know, because apparently Boruto the anime does well in Japan. But you know, I was also kind of looking into it because of the whole situation of Boruto the manga going through crazy developments.
Yeah.
You know, because aliens. It's like, wow, it really is just Dragon Ball Z all over again. Except now we're in the modern era, so it feels sillier than it was originally.
Right, we have 2 lockers.
But I ended up sort of reading about both, not only the Japanese view set on, you know, someone trying to basically analyse with the Japanese view set on both filler and the Japanese view set on grinding. And like fillers, for instance, apparently, again, only based off, you know, what I was interpreting, some people who, you know, I don't think they were Japanese, but they lived in Japan or had spoken with Japanese friends and such, but typically the mindset was that they don't actually mind filler, unlike, you know, a lot of Western anime fans who complain about filler anytime it exists. And in fact, they tend to be more positive in filler because they tend to have a very loose definition of what is canon. You know, whereas like there's often a debate as to what is canon, they often will just accept anything as canon until it starts contradicting, wherein they'll then separate it by anime canon and manga canon, but see both as equally valid.
Okay.
Like they're not. There seems to be less sort of concern about what is. I mean, that might explain some game development. You know, like for instance, the Legend of Zelda series and how loose it is with its sort of canon concepts, or you know how a lot of mangakas will often forget key details because they're weekly basis. So you get situations like Boruto doesn't have the Byakugan, which he then made into a plot point and just had to decide retconning reasons, simply because he forgot to give him the Hinata eyes he intended. Which kind of makes which is kind of funny when Sauron actually makes the comment about Boruto having his mother's eyes when he clearly doesn't.
Literally doesn't.
Which, to be fair, in the Naruto universe, that can also be taken differently because everyone can just seemingly pop out eyes really easily.
Yeah,
and just hand them about.
Terrifying.
Doesn't even have to go back into the eyelids. Danzo shows I can have a functioning eye in my arm.
Yeah, which is not.
Do you know how much that would mess your brain up? You're seeing from your arm. Just got this third vision. And then he put multiple eyes into his arm. And then shoved it... there must be a reason he had it wrapped up all the time. His brain must have been going haywire.
It mustn't be comfortable.
But someone also said that it kind of also relates into the Japanese concept of grinding. Wherein Japanese typically don't mind grinding in RPGs. often seeing the long amount of time spent training up your character and then eventually getting strong as being hard work equals reward system.
Yeah.
You know, much like their culture. You know, your hard work will pay off. And in a sense, some people were saying that interpreting, you could also apply that to filler. You know, the wait is worth it more to get to the, you know, canon stuff if you've got more wait in between.
Yeah.
And more build up to eventually get to it. But it was kind of interesting. It was rather interesting. And again, this was just me trying to find it because, you know, the Boruto anime is popular in Japan because it's kind of funny. Like, a lot of people I've seen complain about Boruto not thinking it's very good and all, but honestly, I think I prefer a lot of the Boruto anime developments compared to what the manga has been doing.
Honestly.
And I think a big part of that is I enjoy seeing clips of Boruto basically just focusing on these characters just basically in a more relaxed environment.
Yeah.
They'll do missions and such, but it kind of makes me think of what I believe I recall hearing about how Kishimoto originally wanted there to be a lot more missions of Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi going on missions before the tuning exams, but he was encouraged by his editor to do the tuning exams earlier to introduce the other characters.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like, and you know, it's also a good way to establish a lot of different characters. Because you're getting to have entire arcs where they're doing missions.
None of this is even. I just want to.
I know, it's beautiful. It's like when I switch the lights around in the dining room. Drives Dad nuts, but it's hilarious. You what?
Sorry, my legs cut out the controller's connection.
Oh, okay. Dear gosh, that took 22 minutes?
Oh, it's been 22 minutes? Yeah, I want to name it.
Why?
So that we can keep a track of...
We have entered the abyss. Did our power cut out? Oh no, it's okay.
We return to food. I'm going to save because that terrified me. Yeah, we should off screen we can probably build this up a bit more.
Yeah, well, our main thing is gathering more resources, and when we've gathered enough resources, we'll hit back the record again.
We'll basically run in circles, collect stuff, build stuff.
Yeah, so cramming it all into lockers, and eventually when we feel we can actually do sufficient building, like a bridge, we'll start up again.
Yeah, there's some stuff I want to build before the bridge to make it more sustainable for
I'm
us
the one
to build
playing
the
next,
bridge.
so...
Yeah, that's why we'll do it off screen.
Okay. Cheers, everyone!
Bye, like, comment, subscribe to watch us build a bridge, I guess.
Build a bridge.
Bridge.
And then, I guess, end, because I don't... none of the story stuff is happening, so I guess once all the islands are connected and peace is restored with just you...
I think I know where to go for, like, the end game stuff.
Fantastic. I'm assuming that's the deep sea, but...
Deep.
Cheerio!